Arizona's now lost 4 of their last 5 games. Let's check in some more NFC to face the Packers, and just not the same when there's no one there at Lambeau Field. Pick up the action second quarter. Philly down 7-3. 3rd and 7 for Carson Wentz. He's sacked for the 3rd time already in this game. 10th straight game with at least 3 sacks, matches the most in the last 20 seasons. So ensuing Green Bay drive, about a minute remaining in the half. Aaron Rodgers slings it wide open. Robert Tonyan, 25-yard touchdown. Packers go up 14-3. Same score as we open up the 3rd quarter here. Devontae Adams. Hey, that's a stiff arm right there, son. And he gives Rodgers the ball because his 400th career touchdown. Fastest to 400. More on that in a moment. Packers up 20-3 after the missed extra point. 4th quarter, Eagles down 23-3. Wentz is benched. Jalen Hurts is in the game. 4th and 18, and all he does is find Greg Ward for a 32-yard touchdown. So the Eagles are down 23-10. All right, so Packers punt. Jalen Reagor back to return it, and then he drops it and picks it up and goes all the way. Come on. Put this in top plays right now. Started off as not top, now it's top 10 plays, 73-yard touchdown. Eagles missed the extra point, but it's a 23-16 game. Less than 3 to go. Aaron Jones. Speaking of going to the house, nice move, nice blocking. Not the best in pursuit from the Eagles. 77-yard touchdown. Can we see that one more time? I mean, look, sometimes you just got to be patient and see what you got in front of you. And that's exactly what Jones does there. Packers take a 30-16 advantage. And then less than 2 minutes to go, Hurts trying to get a score and the ball back, but instead he gives it away. Picked up by Darnell Savage. Great play on the ball, though, by Savage. Packers going to win it by the final of 30-16. But go back to Aaron Rodgers for a second. With those 3 touchdown passes, he becomes the 7th player in NFL history to reach 400 career touchdowns and the fastest ever to reach that mark. He needed just 193 games. He's the only guy to do it in less than 200 games. Well, Tim, let me start with you on this game. The struggles for Carson Wentz continue. A lot of chirping coming out of the fans there in Philadelphia, and even Carson Wentz is sort of, taking some of the blame for this. But what are the issues here, and how do you fix them?
Well, there are a lot of issues, and they're not in one spot. And so, that doesn't make anyone happy because, changing the quarterback isn't going to change all of the issues. And so, look, they don't do a good job of protecting the quarterback. They don't do a good job of getting open. And the quarterback oftentimes doesn't do a good job of delivering the football. And so, look, that's a challenge. And the best way I can describe what happens, you see him have no chance right there, is that as a quarterback, you can start to feel like you're playing uphill. And when you're playing uphill, it just feels like everything is hard. Completing gimmies are hard. Completing, passes that, that are open are difficult. Making the right decision. And then sometimes moving in the pocket changes because you're so used to feeling pressure. And so it's hard to come out of it. And, it's something that I think is going to be really difficult for Carson Wentz. It's not going to be an easy fix. It may not be something that's fixed this season. And I think it'll be a question of, if he's going to get an opportunity to try to fix it this season. So, listen, the quarterback is going to get more blame than he deserves at times. He deserves his fair share of it, but it's been tough sledding. And, I'm not sure what else he could have done, in some of the situations he was faced with tonight.
Yeah, the expectations for Eagles fans, considering how he started his career and still having these struggles now, is what's really at the root of the frustration there in Philadelphia. Rob, let's go to the other side, though. Clearly no issues in this game for Aaron Rodgers. 3 more touchdowns to his career total. What stood out to you from what you saw from Rodgers today?
Look, everything that Tim was explaining about the Eagles' struggles, it's the opposite with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. The guy's terrific. Everything that he's able to do, he makes that whole team better. And when you combine that with Adams and Jones having big games, I mean, they're unstoppable. And if that defense can play better, and I think in the last 4 weeks they've played a lot better. I know last week against the Bears, everyone's saying, oh, yeah, it's the Bears, and this week it's Philly, so everyone's going to say, yeah, it's Philly. But if that defense can come and step up a little bit more, I think Green Bay has a chance to be in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, when you have a guy like Aaron Rodgers, every single week you have a chance because he's a gunslinger. He's going to go out there, he's going to throw the ball all around the field, and he's going to protect the football. So 3 touchdowns, another 3-touchdown game, 295 yards, no interceptions. That's how you win football games.
Yeah, and that's how you win playoff games as well. Talking about a road maybe to the Super Bowl. All right, I've been waiting for you guys to get here all night to talk about this game right here. It's the Jets and the Raiders. Of course, New York's still looking for its first win.
I couldn't believe they all out blitzed us. But as soon as I saw it, man, I was thankful. You know, and that's why we prepare the way we do. That's why Coach teaches the way he does, and I give Coach Gruden all the credit in the world because he has prepared me and equipped me to handle those situations whenever we get those kind of looks to be able to handle it accordingly.
Derek made a great call to fix the protection to give us a chance to launch it, and after Henry Ruggs fumbled the football and he was involved in the interception, I thought he should have caught that pass. A lot of guys would hang their head and go in the tank. For him to win that game for us, it just says a lot about the football character that he has and we have. So I hope that sums it up.
We were trying to create pressure. You know, he hadn't done well with it all game, so you know, that's what happened. We had a couple free runners, but we didn't get there.
Is pressure even needed in that situation? All you have to do is stop the play from getting to the end zone. Even a short completion would have been okay.
Yeah, that's what we ended up pressuring.
I definitely was probably hoping it wasn't on me. You know, listen, like all I could think of was just not me. I don't want to be the reason, but I was. I got to live with it. I got to get better.
We just played the call that the coaches called, and, you know, and we just got to execute, but you got to help us out at the same time, just being a better call at that spot.
All right, Rob, I'm going to start with you because of your background. And we heard some really good answers there from the Jets, 2 defensive players and head coach Adam Gase about the play call itself, from defensive coordinator Greg Williams to call an all-out blitz and that situation where a completion over the middle, the game's practically over. They couldn't kick a field goal. They needed a touchdown. And you're in the game in that situation and you receive that call from the sideline and in your gut you think it's the wrong call. How does that process play out once the snap happens?
You just got to get to the quarterback. And look, when the play comes in, you just go out there and you try and do it to the best of your abilities. Like the corner said, I'm going to take this and learn from it. He made a mistake. He got beat deep. That should never happen, especially when you have an all-out blitz. I can go back to we were in overtime versus the San Francisco 49ers, Patriots versus the 49ers. We went all-out blitz. They ran a little curl route. He caught the ball. We missed the tackle. They scored. We lost in overtime. So anytime you blitz and try to get after the quarterback, as a linebacker, I never mind. Because, look, I want to get to the quarterback. I want to hit the quarterback. If the coach says let's blitz the quarterback, hey, live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. And they died on the blitz on that one. But, look, everything, you can question everything after the fact, but at that particular point, he was trying to be aggressive and get after the quarterback and make him make a mistake. And they made a great play and they won the football game. So hats off to Oakland, and the Jets are winless still. So that stinks.
All right, so that's the defensive perspective. Tim, put me in the mindset of Derek Carr here, because John Gruden gave him credit for recognizing the blitz coming, getting his team in the right protection to give him time to be able to make that play. But when you see that in that situation as a quarterback, what are you thinking?
Well, listen, if you're a quarterback, you're thrilled that they're coming after you if you can see it early enough to adjust the protection.